Welcome back to Scotty's Hobbies. This is going to be another video on the series I'm doing of smog exemptions or smog laws changes here in California. I'm getting a ton of messages about all this stuff. The YouTube channel is based on, or originally based on, smog component locations and information about passing smog here in California. Also vehicle maintenance, brakes, tune-ups, all that good stuff, using the brake lathe, all that. So check out the video library if that's the type of stuff you're interested in. But this one real quick, the Leno Law, I believe it's AB 712. This is gonna be a classic car smog exemption that will be vehicles 35 years or older will be exempt from smog. But the one caveat about this law is it's not gonna be for daily driver vehicles, and the vehicle is gonna have to be insured as a collector car, not as a regular everyday driving vehicle. There's another law that's already in effect called the collector car smog law. Very, very similar to where you could get a collector car that's smog exempt or get it smog exempt if you have a collector vehicle. So that Leno Law, bouncing back and forth, I'm sorry about that. The Leno Law was introduced into California Assembly, AB 712, like I said. If that gets approved, it's going to be 35 years and older. The vehicle, classic cars, will not need a smog. I'm pretty sure it's going to have to pass an initial smog to be able to get into that program. And you're also, like I said, you're going to have the collector car insurance, not your regular everyday insurance. Now, hopefully that gets passed. That'll be pretty cool. But let me go over real fast, and I'll put a link in the description to this one. Currently from the Bureau of Automotive Repair. That's the website I'm looking at right here. Hopefully you can see that. It says, let me zoom in. It says BAR, Bureau of Automotive Repair, California. This is the collector cars smog exemption rule. My buddy had a Corolla DeVille car. I forget what those cars really are, but it looked like the Corolla DeVille car. And we got that car. The hard part was getting historical plates on that to get it qualified to be smog exempt. But we did end up getting it smog exempt. I think it was about 10 years ago, and he's never had a smog it since then. So we got that smog done. He got all of the information that he needed. So this is what a collector car is according to California BAR. A collector car is used primarily in shows, parades, charitable functions, and historical exhibitions for display, maintenance, and preservation. It cannot be a vehicle used in primary transportation. So I bet that type of application is going to be the same for the Leno Law. There's 3 different requirements that you could use to get into the collector car smog exemption. One is the vehicle is at least 35 years old. That's just period. A second requirement could be, or qualification could be, the vehicle is at least 25 years old but has a historical vehicle license plate from DMV on that vehicle. And the third qualification could be the vehicle is classified as a special interest vehicle. So those are the 3 possibilities. That's at 3. The 3 possibilities or requirements, one of those 3 requirements that you could use to qualify to get currently into the collector car smog exemption law. And I believe AB 712 is going to be very much based on these rules and laws too. What do you think about that? Do you think I'm right? Is there any other smog laws that you're thinking about that might be beneficial? And one other thing, real fast. What makes me not get my hopes and dreams up too much about AB 712, it'll be a great rule, a great law. But being a smog tech for 18 years, I've heard so many tailpipe dreams of cars becoming exempt from smog that were 25 years old, 35 years old, yada, yada, yada. Listen to this. AB 1972. I don't know when that one came through, but it was another one to make older vehicles smog exempt. Classic cars, smog exempt. It died in Senate. AB 210, same thing. Make older cars smog exempt. It died in Senate. We have AB 220, I believe that was the newest one, to where older cars would be smog exempt. None of these pass. Everybody gets hyped up about them. They're like, this is the new era. Nobody's gonna need to do smogs with old cars. I'm so happy I kept my old cars. I drive old cars too. Everything I have a 2001 Tahoe, an 07 Lexus. Everything I have, it'd be nice if I didn't have to smog, but If you live in a state that applies to California smog emissions laws, that is, there's 17 states out there that follow our rules and regs. This might be another pipe dream for you. I'm going to keep my fingers crossed that it's not, but just take in consideration, don't get head over heels. Is it head over heels? Don't get heels over head, whatever it is, about your car not needing smog. Let everything play out. Take your time, just absorb everything as it comes, and I will update you as it comes. I will go live when I have full team coverage of all these laws, rules, and regs that are changing right now, and to keep you guys updated as they come. So if it becomes a hard rule, a hard law, to where we could go out and do whatever we want to our vehicles, or if I could tell you guys how to go get this done to your vehicle so you could do whatever you want, I will be letting you guys know. I'm not going to sell you guys a bunch of pipe dreams. Go do this now because this might happen. I'm not like that at all. I want to have hard evidence that this is actually happening, that it's not a pipe dream, that it's a rule as of right now, or it's going to be a rule as of this date. I hate how everybody they're like, it's going to go now. It's all done. We're screwed. They're screwed. Whatever. It's not like that. Everything changes. Everything just seems to not work out in the consumer's benefit in California, but I'm going to keep you guys posted as we go. So stay tuned, like, subscribe, and share. Check out Scotty's Hobbies for other videos. Make sure you hit hit the subscribe button right now and the bell so you can see these videos that are coming out on all this. Like I said, full team coverage. I'm watching the Lee Zeldin updates when they come out, the Bernie Moreno with the Transportation Freedom Act stuff that's coming out. I'm watching the U.S. Senate. I'm keeping everybody informed, full team coverage, watching everything every day. I've got alerts set. I've got people hitting me up, and I will let you guys know. I'll do a bunch of research before I start coming out spewing a bunch of fake knowledge to you guys. My research, my knowledge to you guys will be hard found evidence. So stay tuned, like, subscribe, and share, and I will see you guys on the next hopefully helpful video.